H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is? It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live. I'm on the West Coast. He is over there in Houston, broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Monday. Oh, my goodness. Tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Boy, I wish I could sing. Tomorrow, we'll talk about it in a minute. I'm just making sure I share the show. See, when I come on, y'all, I do the things that I ask y'all to do. I share it. I share it on all of my platforms and the things that I do. I think I've already shared it that way. But what's up, everybody? Talk to me. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Terrence. Hey, D. Holcomb. Hey, Daryl Anderson. Share the show. Y'all should know. Today and tomorrow, you think I'm not gonna be on tomorrow while we voting or what? I've already voted. Y'all, I'm on a phone bank. I ain't never been on a phone bank. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a minute. I'm on a phone bank tonight. What's up, Boone? What's up, Brad? What's up, man? My golf partners is in the building. Rodney Wells, Blue Heaven is in the building. The Dodgers, got a story about them old Dodgers too. That is Moody. I see you, Terrence Foley. What's up, baby? She said, what? Happy. Yeah, Cindy. Share the show, everybody. This is about to be good. Yes, I'm on the phone bank. Yeah, I'm on the phone bank. On the phone bank. Other than Quincy Jones, somebody else passed away this morning. Oh, okay. All right. Y'all don't want a phone bank tonight. Y'all can join me if you want to. I'll put the let me see, can I put that up there? Hold on. I'm gonna put it on the feed. Hold on. Let's see, can I put it on the feed? Hold on. I know you ain't gonna do it. But you can't never say, but Robert, you didn't tell me. It's gonna be the biggest phone bank in the world. Where's my phone bank information at? Where's my phone bank information? I got it. Yes. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know why I'm really excited? Because no matter what happens, we're going to be all right. That's what I'm coming to tell y'all that today. Let me put this on both feeds right quick. Man, these folks, man. Man, why everybody got beef, man? These got to be the... What y'all doing down there in Houston? I'm hearing about y'all. Grassroots basketball. What y'all doing now? Y'all so really, it's so unimportant. Only thing I'm worried about, man, come on, man. I try to be an example to y'all. I really do. I try to. Joe Lou. Brick Coach said, sign up for golf lessons, start winning. I'm your golf event next summer. Boy, that's the kind of stuff I like. That's the kind of stuff I like right there. That's the kind of stuff I like right there. Sign up for golf lessons. Boy. That my girl, Mindy. Oh! Hold up, y'all. Let me give you a drink. My homegirl. Y'all be nervous. Y'all know I love me some Mindy Collins. That Mindy Collins and that Sonya Billingsley. Hey, I'm like Malcolm X. Y'all mess with them, y'all gonna have a problem out of me. Y'all mess with them two right there, y'all gonna have a problem out of me. I love all the women out here, y'all. I love all y'all. But them two right there, them my sisters. I'm excited. Man, I don't even know where to start, minute today. Y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about. Because I got so much stuff. It's going to take me. We can talk about sports if y'all want to. I promise you, I got some sports stuff up here. But what y'all want to talk about? Tell me. Y'all talk to me. Y'all talk to me. This for people from the NCAACP. They're telling me to go out and vote. Good text. Election day tomorrow. Election day tomorrow. Election day tomorrow. Y'all, but over 70 million people in the country has already voted. Over 70 already. But I'm going to go there. I'm going to go. Anybody else got anything else? Plan on pulling an all-nighter to watch the results coming in? All right, I'm going to be up with you. I'm going to be up with you, man. I'm going to get some rest. Man, I might go live. I don't know. I might go live all night. I don't know. I'm going to do Joe Biden. I might go live all night. I might. I'm excited. But did I put the phone bank thing up there? Mark, what happened, baby? What happened? You said it's finally happened to me. Talk to me, Mark. What happened? Mindy, but I'm gonna be in the largest phone bank event to finally elect Kamala Harris. I'm gonna be the next president of the United States, starting at 10 a.m. Today. But I'm gonna get on a little bit later today. I put it up there how you can sign up. I think I put it up there. Did I put it up on both sites? I did on one. Let me make sure I put it on the other. Yeah. But tomorrow is the end of election season. Do y'all know that Alabama don't have a 1 day to vote? Yolanda says she working the polls, not the poll. Ooh, I like that. But ain't nothing wrong with working the poll if you got one in your house. Ain't nothing wrong with them polls now. I like, ain't nothing wrong with leaving polls alone. I like the polls. But we have to be watchful because when they lose, they're playing. Yes. Hold on. I got my artillery. I got my artillery out here at home. Y'all got a safe house. I got everything that all y'all can fit in. Mark Edwards said, I think, I think I lost a friend who's a MAGA supporter and truly believe that Trump has done more for the black community than Clinton, Obama, and Biden. We may be too different to remain friends. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. I ain't lost none. I ain't lost no friends. I haven't lost not one friend over this election. Not Robert Haddon. Because I know how to explain myself. I mean, I ain't losing. And they know not to talk that stuff to me. Can Trump even vote for himself? That's a good one, Mindy. That's a good one. Y'all, did y'all know that Alabama don't give a 1 day to vote? That voter suppression ass state. They don't have early voting, just 1 day. You niggers better get in there and vote that day, or your ass not, you're out. Did anybody know that? See how to show y'all this? I need some more people. I need some more people to talk to. I told y'all if I had 1 million people to talk to right now, boy, we'd have a much better world, boy. Rest in peace, Quincy Jones, who defined the highest level of musical genius for 5 generations. Perhaps the greatest producer and soundtrack composer of all time, the most quotable, the coolest, who made everything from Thriller to Vibe to Fresh Prince, who did it all better than anyone. I want to give my condolences out to the Jones family and loss of their father and patriarch, Quincy Jones. In this moment, I just want to say that even though Quincy Jones has left this earth, he leaves a legacy and a lesson for all of us. That legacy and lesson is living. That man lived his 81 years. I had the distinct pleasure a few years ago I don't know if y'all didn't know he was 49 years old when he produced Thriller and Michael Jackson on Michael Jackson's song, probably one of the greatest accomplishments in his life and all time has done, you know, in the middle, all the times he did it at the middle of his life. Just think of that. In the middle of his life, he did his greatest accomplishment. Um, so, so much is emphasizes and put on accomplishing things at such a young age. Uh, Now, a lot of times it leaves many people feeling like it's too late for them to be great. Y'all can be great at 49, 50. You can still be great. 60, you can still be great. It, you can still find yourself. Quincy Jones should always serve as an inspiration to keep pushing, to be the best you can be, living your life through the process, but also understand that his success did not come without hard work and dedication. Uh, that hard work and dedication for you can start today. Living 91 years on this earth is a big flex. Remember that when you see that your elderly grandparents and parents, they've seen it all. Quincy Jones seen it all. Uh, he lived a life we should all be inspired by. And I had a chance to meet him in Vegas. Shantae Moore was performing at an event and with him, and I got a chance to meet him. And he was in a wheelchair then. I didn't meet him when he was young. I met him with, that's the first time I ever met the little girl, Hallie and Chloe, the two young girls. Let me see if I got a picture of them somewhere. I got a picture of them somewhere. Hold up, Hallie, man. Hallie, Chloe. Let's see. No, thought I had it. I got it somewhere, but I never forget those little young prodigies. Before Beyonce had ever took them under her wing, I met the dad and the mom, and their careers turned out to be pretty good, pretty decent. But shout out tonight. Shout out to my favorite. Let me tell you something. Tiger fans. TSU plays tonight. They play Xavier of Ohio. And I saw on a post that Yashika Hornsby, she was on the way on. Let me tell you something. Everywhere those Tigers play football, basketball, this lady is there. If they're in Vegas, they're everywhere, man. Shout out to TSU alumnus Yoshika Hornsby, super TSU Tiger supporter. They play Xavier tonight. I think it's around 6, 7 o'clock. I think it's 4 o'clock my time. So about 6 o'clock. Juju Schuster is playing right now. Juju, not Schuster. Juju Watkins is playing. I keep calling it. I'm sorry, Thaddeus. Juju Watkins is playing right now. They're playing Ole Miss. USC is playing Ole Miss. I'm looking over that. South Carolina play tonight against Michigan. The South Carolina Gamecocks, Don Staley's crew. And y'all know what? I was thinking about something. Thinking about this election. Thinking about the people, even some of the black people that are talking negative about Kamala Harris. Share the show because this is going to be very important that I'm sharing with y'all right now. It's some heavy stuff. I was thinking about, I saw this visit Kamala Harris at a barbershop in Philly. I'm going to tell you why it's so important. Let me show it to you.
Clear up the misinformation about your background on criminal justice.
I was probably one of the first elected prosecutors in the country to say we need to have reentry initiatives. And I designed from scratch a program that focused in particular on young men who are arrested for drug sales. My policy was that we were not going to jail people for simple marijuana. And by the way, right now, I believe we need to just actually legalize the whole thing, and that's part of my platform.
For sure. Clear up.
And I want y'all to go watch it because I don't have time because it's about 10 minutes. But been to Philly. One of my favorite stops in Philly when my son was playing in college. Every year they go play Penn, and I always get there a couple of days ahead of the time because I struck a friendship with some of the parents on Penn's team, the black parents on Penn team. Dylan Dylan Jones, Sean Jones, dad was there. He introduced me to the other Penn parents, Ivy League parents hanging out, just hanging out, right? But those guys she was talking to, those guys with no hair on their head and them full beards, I think they call them the Akis or Okies, as they may call them. Harris was talking with brothers and breaking down policy and just having conversation. Y'all, these are some real brothers. Listen to me. North Philly. It's a lot of us that have problems going in that barber shop and holding their own. Okay? You can't fake that. What she did. Your staff can't prepare you for that. You go back and listen to those 10 minutes of it. Kamala Harris, Philly barbershop. You'll pull it up. And a great deal, Mindy and Sonia, has been a great deal of that when I saw her in her interaction has to be drawn from life experiences. Daddy Smoothie been there. Yes, she said the best time of year, sports junkie like me. You can, yeah, but until tomorrow we're gonna talk. Until after tomorrow we're gonna talk about this right here. I'm gonna talk about the NFL. I'm gonna talk about the NCAA. I'm gonna talk about all of it. We're gonna get it in after tomorrow. But North Philly, some important stuff that we need to know about life. You can't fake that what she just did. These dudes serious. I'm gonna play it again.
Clear up the misinformation about your background on criminal justice.
I was probably one of the first elected prosecutors in the country to say we need to have reentry initiatives. And I designed from scratch a program that focused in particular on young men who are arrested for drug sales. My policy was that we were not going to...
I'm gonna pause there. Do y'all know what reentry initiatives are? Most of us, some people might not know. Reentry, when you enter in society after you've been incarcerated. She started that thing. But nobody talks about that. So I'm going to tell y'all that because she's telling you now.
Jail people for simple marijuana. And by the way, right now, I believe we need to just actually legalize the whole thing. And that's part of my platform.
Yeah, for sure.
Clear up the misinformation about...
Because people want to hear it. They actually clear it up. Them some real dudes. Listen, them some real dudes in there. And let me tell you something. A great deal of how she handled those dudes, you got to go see the whole thing, Brandon Wheatfall. She said, I met with Joel Embiid last night and met him at Taco Madera in Scottsdale. Nice guy. Went to the Suns game Saturday night and the Cardinals game yesterday. Fun to be out here. Great place to be at. Scottsdale. I used to live in Scottsdale. Paradise Valley. If you still there, you got to ride down. What's my name on the street? I'm trying to give you an easy way to get there. I'll post the address. We don't live there no more. But right behind Spotsville, just tell people, point me to Paradise Valley. And if you email me, chopshophtx@gmail.com, I'll give you the address where I used to stay out there. Oh, you leaving tonight? No, Old Town Scottsdale. No, Paradise Valley. Paradise Valley, not far from the Fashion Square Mall. Paradise Valley. Just ask, show me how to get to Paradise Valley and go over there and tell me what you think of it. Tell me what you think of it. No, it's off Camelback. It's off Camelback. It's another street. It's off Camelback. You can get there off Camelback. You can get there several ways, but you can get there off Camelback too. But Paradise Valley, that's where you want to go. You're in paradise. But I was just thinking about, y'all got to think about this. In case you wonder, I lived in Phoenix in 2000. That's when Penny Hardaway and Jason Kidd formed Backcourt 2000. I happened to broker the deal for Penny to come out there to play with Jason Kidd. And then Penny that's when he kept getting hurt. When he left Orlando, he went there. So never forget, had the greatest time. Met some of the greatest people in the world in Scottsdale. Just a different society. That's why I met Chad Grove in Scottsdale back then. Long time ago. Been knowing that kid a long time. But Kamala sitting in there talking to them. Them some tough dudes. I want to let y'all know. I just want y'all to see how comfortable she was. I know she had Secret Service, but watch this one more time.
Clear up the misinformation about your background on criminal justice.
I was probably one of the first elected prosecutors in the country to say we need to have reentry initiatives. And I designed from scratch a program that focused in particular on young men who are arrested for drug sales. My policy was that we were not going to jail people for simple marijuana. And by the way, right now, I believe we need to just actually legalize the whole thing.
The reason I say you can't fake that stuff, your staff can't prepare you for that. A great deal of that had what she was in had to be drawn from her life experience. So for you people that say Kamala Harris is not black, I dare say you, especially if you're black, you take your ass to one of the barbershops in Philly and talk to them brothers. You might need to take a look at that whole video where she is sitting in North Philly with these brothers. Is it staged? Absolutely, it was staged. But you can't fake it. This is a testament to the fact that there's a real choice, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't two people. It's just one choice. 70 million people has already voted. What is crazy is more than half of that. More than that. I'm saying more than that won't even vote at all. Do you hear what I just said? 70 million have already voted. Over 70 million. And what's sad, more than that won't even vote at all. See, y'all, 4 years ago, when the urgency of voting was played out with physical drama amid tear gas in Washington, D.C., across the street from the White House, when it played out in a hail of bullets in Louisville, Breonna Taylor, when it played out on the street in front of Cups Foods in North Minneapolis, George Floyd. It was played out in a stark contrast, drama, by a little disease that brought the world to its knees and brought the world to a halt. COVID-19. When it was played out that way, even the ball players and the sisters said, no more. You had, I'm with Warnock. You ain't seen none of that. LeBron James has endorsed Kamala Harris, which is not a bigger risk as we think it is, but at the same time, it's a risk. To you MAGAs, your child's favorite is LeBron James. and you're wearing Make America Great Again hat. And when you buy these overpriced season tickets, your child is rooting for LeBron James as you're rooting for Donald Trump. So there are some risks. Y'all, I know that whatever happens on election day, we're going to be all right. So ready to just get the results and continue forward with my right choice. My vote, cast it Friday. This election is much different. This is about humanity at its best. I can't tell you. I don't know why it's late. I don't know why. LeBron hadn't been late. I don't know why. But you got to understand, most people haven't voted yet. Bob, most people haven't voted yet. Most people haven't voted yet. Most people are going to vote tomorrow. Notice I just said it's how many people in America voters? I it's 70 million, over 70 million that said they ain't gonna vote. But you can never tell people when they want to endorse whom they want to. Shit, the Puerto Ricans didn't get on board till the other day. You follow me? I've already talked about the men's basketball, Xavier Howard tonight at 6 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. Yes, yes. And the women's versus SFA at 6. They're both on the road. The women, now women probably is not on TV, but you know, I was just thinking. Y'all know I be thinking. Just thinking about the barbershop. Y'all guess who I talked to? Laura Ashley Simmons yesterday. So if you in the 146th congressional district in Texas, Kevin, I think that's your make sure. I hope you voted for Laura Ashley Simmons. Where is her? If somebody do me a favor and put her zip codes up there again. If y'all don't, I'm gonna take out the time right now and put it up there myself. Texas Congressional District, Texas State District. Yeah, because I know y'all ain't gonna do it for me. 140, I think 146 zip codes. What is it? Zip codes? Yeah, zip codes. Zip codes. Let me see. They had them. I had them one day. I was finished. Daddy, all right there. Daddy, all right there. I got him. Y'all ain't finished. Come on now, I want to copy him. Come on. I want to copy them. They're trying to make me do something else with them. Let's see how I can figure this out. Oh, I got it. Boy, that Robert Hatter is a... Boy, hey, y'all, you know how they say old people don't know how to use these devices? Not all of us. Some of us know what the hell we don't. I just put them up there. If you in that zip code, I need you voting for Lauren. She one of us. She one of us. In case you didn't know, in case you ain't been watching the show, let me find old Miss. Here she go. This all right here.
Remember me because I'm your new best friend. I'm not just here on behalf of my children. I'm here on behalf of all of these kids and parents who can't attend these meetings because they have work and other obligations. I have a junior at Yates right now. I have a second grader at Lockhart Elementary. That lady right there, Miss Hensley, was right here, Miss Hensley, raise your hand, the librarian, right here in front of you. was my second grade teacher. She's the reason I'm a voracious reader to this day, because of what she instilled and input in me. I want to be clear.
I talked to her last night. That's Rod Wells' cousin. Great lady. Let's support her. Let's support her. Go to her campaign fund and give and give and give. We trying to push her in. Let's vote. Let's vote. Y'all saw those area codes. Did I put them on there? Did I put did I put it on there? I put it on both of them. Did I? Yes, them zip codes. Let me put it back on just in case you said, well, Robert, I didn't see it. If you're in one of them zip codes right there, that's her. If your zip code, you vote for her. Okay? Share the show now. Share the show because I got something else for y'all. But you know, I was talking to some friends and talking to some people and talking to some colleagues, and we were just talking about, you know, some people tell me that they don't want to comment because they're nervous. Mindy. That's why I love Mindy. That's why I love Sonya. They don't care what I say. They getting their point across. And Mindy, I remember Mindy. Well, that's just my opinion. Mindy made me go study opinions. She don't know that. She made me better. But see, they said they don't want to comment. They get nervous. I make them nervous. Okay, Cindy. But y'all, when you come on this show, this is a social contract where we're going to have some engaging conversations. You are going to know what the hell you're talking about when you come on this show. Okay? I'm not going to hang up on you like my hero, Joe Madison. I ain't never hung up. Somebody called me, talked about my mama on this show. I just cussed his ass out. I ain't hang up on him, Mindy. My job is to drive you like Mindy did me. I'm trying to make you not even want to comment no stupid comments no more. I want you to come and bring some with you. Y'all, I saw the most amazing video the other day. This is what I love about this show. Mindy, need to share this show. Cam go, happy birthday, Cam. We was off the other day. Cameron Collins' birthday was this weekend. Happy birthday, big fella. I saw the most amazing video that I'd ever heard from a college athlete. And I would like for y'all to make sure, let me make sure I got it. I heard it the other day. Hold on. You know I can't see no more. Hold on. Here it is. Here it is. I just didn't finish it. Hold up, y'all. You know I like to have my stuff right. I'm about to play it, but I saw one of the amazing Georgia Tech basketball player. His name Kawasi Reeves Jr. Y'all check this out.
I would say what I've changed in my game really don't have too much to do with basketball. It got everything to do with, you know, my personal journey of self-discovery and humanizing myself, because we get lost in that a lot of times in regards of basketball. And that's another reason why I came to Georgia Tech, because they put trust in a man that delves into ethics and morality first before the ball starts bouncing. And he's really helped me with that journey. So I would say this summer That's what I've worked on, and that has allowed me to inadvertently be able to serve my teammates better. And that gives me a perspective that's only going to think about what's in the best interest for Georgia Tech as an institution and as a basketball program. So I would say that's what I've worked on the most in my game. I would say what
I too. I don't care how many points you put up when you lose. "32 points didn't help us win." Let me help you out. Let y'all know what I was talking about. He said I would wear Memphis. I don't care how many points you hit. Empty calories to me. Got to win the game. See, we glorify points all the time. Got to win the game. But did y'all hear that young man? I saw this amazing, I never heard a young man ever talk like that. Keep on, you be laughing at me. You know how I am, man. Did y'all hear this young man? Y'all, let me walk it down, because maybe y'all didn't hear what I hear. Let me put myself on the screen with it. Maybe y'all.
I would say what I've changed in my game really don't have too much to do with basketball. It got everything to do with.
He talking about him because his game, he got better. But he said it didn't have nothing to do with physically. It had to do with his mindset, mamas and daddies. Houston, we got to stay off Twitter and Twitter wars, talking about basketball, high school basketball team, and going to Twitter wars. We got to stop it. Finna give y'all, because we don't listen. Nobody gave me a comment. I just said I saw one of the amazing videos I've ever seen of a college athlete. I know y'all ain't never heard no college athlete talk like this. And we just so chalantly and don't even comment on it. Did y'all hear what that boy said?
You know, my personal journey of self-discovery.
My personal journey of self-discovery, Anthony Ship. His personal journey, he been going through some stuff. Like every one of these athletes. Juju Watkins, you think she ain't going to get through some stuff?
Humanizing myself because we.
Humanizing himself because people dehumanize athletes. They just want to bet on them. On FanDuel. They just a prop. He said he had to humanize himself. He felt like a commodity.
Lost in that a lot of times.
And young athletes get lost in that a lot of times. I know I got to break it down. Somebody told me. Somebody texted me, said, break it down, Hatter. Watch this, Chuck.
Guards of basketball, and that's another reason why I came to Georgia Tech, because they.
The reason he came to Georgia Tech, y'all know who the coach at Georgia Tech? Do y'all know who the coach at Georgia Tech is? Somebody put his name on the screen. Show y'all how life works. Do y'all know who the coach of Georgia Tech is? Let me keep going.
Put trust in a man that delves into ethics and morality.
He put trust in a coach that deals in ethics and morality. A. Smith, keep watching. He put his reason he wanted to go to Georgia Tech because Damon Stoudemire, Bethany. Damon Stoudemire happens to be one of them my best friends. He's been on this show several times. I tried to represent him when he came out of college. But he signed with a black agent, so he was cool with me. And we've been friends for 30 years. We sit and talk on the phone for hours. Through his whole career. Chop Shop. Don't take this show for granted. So one of the guys that helped shape his coach is the guy you sitting here listening to right now. But we just take this, oh, this is Robin and Jimmy. No. Y'all got to hear it.
First, before the ball starts bouncing.
He said he loved the coach. Hold on, let me play that again.
Georgia Tech, because they put trust in a man that delves into ethics.
Georgia Tech, the college, put trust in a man, Damon Stoudemire, that deals with ethics
and morality first.
And morality
before the ball starts bouncing.
Before the ball ever start bouncing. Do y'all know? Go look up Damon Stoudemire's history. He was a mischievous. He hadn't always been doing the things. He had to evolve. The young man's speech is important, but who he's talking about is more important. Watch this.
And he's really helped me with that journey.
He's really helped me with my journey.
Say this summer, that's what I've worked on, and that has allowed me to inadvertently be able to serve my teammates better.
All your friends and all your kids walk calling home, I ain't playing good. How you serving your teammates? Somebody said, he saved me from myself when I was younger. Wow. Did y'all hear what we saying? Oh, Damon talk basketball. Don't get it twisted. No. Don't get it twisted. Don't twist it. But his impact is bigger than basketball. The coach talk about basketball all the time. Yes, he do.
And that gives me a perspective that's only going to think about what's in the best interest for Georgia Tech as an institution. And
he said Damon taught him how to serve his teammates. I ain't never heard another player say that ever. Y'all go find the soundbite. Go find it from your son. I ain't even never heard my son say nothing about he's serving no damn teammates.
As a basketball program. So I would say that's what I've worked on the most in my game.
They asked Scoot Henderson, what did he learn from his rookie year? He in pros, Scoot Henderson. Probably from this same area. He said, well, the food was good. I like the food. Y'all think I'm lying? Hold on. Let me find it. Y'all think I'm lying? Hold on. Damn, where'd I put it? Hold on. I ain't put it up there. That man said his food. I like the food. They said, what did you learn in your rookie year? Y'all, that blew me away, man. Somebody called me yesterday and told me, thank you, Rob. He said, somebody texted me yesterday. You know I don't never get no names. He said, see, y'all, this is why I do what I do. He said, what's up, Rob? Everything you said about these parents being afraid of these grassroots programs on the Chop Shop, you haven't told not one lie yet. Please keep doing what you're doing. That's what that man said. This young man can come and say this whole thing, and this man could have said, well, I learned this from somebody. I learned this from my coach. I learned this from that man said, I learned a lot about some good food. They had some good food. And he was serious. We got work to do. Got work to do, y'all. That's all. I ain't talking about nobody. We just got to do work to do. Anxiety, y'all. Don't have no anxiety. But I know a lot of people, anxiety is at a fever pitch. All this propaganda, all this misdirections, this distractions to those who want your lives to serve their goals are busy. So we should be too. That's why I give y'all information like this. That was a great sports story I just told you. I might have didn't talk about the Dallas Cowboys losing again. I might have did. Remember, all these people out there talking this crazy stuff, their money or their platform, it doesn't matter now. Everybody has one vote. One vote. Everybody got one vote. I want to switch. I want to give you something. Because some people, you know what? I won't waste my time with it today. I won't waste my time with it. But shout out to this lady here, Michelle Norris. I know a lot of y'all probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But watch this.
Joining us now is Michelle Norris. You know her from her years of very high-profile service at National Public Radio. Most recently, you have also seen Michelle Norris's name in the news because when the billionaire owner of the Washington Post, Jeff Bezos, blocked the paper's editorial board from making its presidential endorsement, Michelle Norris resigned from her position as a columnist at the Post. But tonight, we can announce that she is joining MSNBC as a senior contributing editor. She will be there for us at Howard University on election night. Michelle Norris, it is an honor to join you as a colleague. Thank you so much.
Glad to be a part of the family.
Yeah, we are. Joining us now is...
Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Norris, she resigned as the columnist. Listen to me. Jeff Bezos, I've told y'all, and this is why we have to talk about stuff like this, because it's life. That could be your sister, that could be your brother, that could be one of our student athletes who grows up to go and want to be a journalist. She was working at the Washington Post, high profile, bad mama jamma. And they were set to endorse Kamala Harris like the editorial board usually do for the paper. But the owner, Jeff Bezos, came and said, oh, hell no. And she quit. See, that's why we got to be empowered enough that we can say, okay, I quit. He blocked the Washington Post presidential endorsement. And now she joins MSNBC as their senior contributing editor. And her first assignment is covering Kamala Harris' election night event at Howard University. And I must share some with y'all. But y'all know what? I just thought about something. And I want y'all to just listen to this. Just listen to this, Coach. Just put this in your life. Put this in some of your friends, some of your people's life, or some people you know. Your own vice president would not be voting for you. So let's say Your own best friend ain't voting for you. Your former chief of staff ain't voting for you. That the dude that you hired be your chief of staff, he ain't, at your company, he ain't working for you. He ain't voting for you. Your former secretary of defense, he ain't voting for you. Your former national security advisor, he's not in voting for you. Your former joint chiefs of staff chair ain't voting for you. His former attorney general, Jeff Beauregard Sessions, ain't voting for him because he's dangerous and unfit for office. Apply that to y'all life, because some of y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, and then some of y'all do. Apply that to your life, big coach. Shout out to Cam Ward. Y'all know I'm going to go all over the world, but I'm coming back. Shout out to Cam Ward. He's an animal. 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. The smartest decision he ever made was coming back for another year to show scout he's a first-round caliber quarterback. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. This is what he had to say about it.
Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Right? If this was 5 years ago, Cam would have went pro. He wouldn't.
No, I told Cam,
so?
nah, but the thing was, we all transparent with Cam. We all be real with him. So I said, bro, you got to come back, bro. The pros and cons are going, like, it's just not even in your favor in that way. So I told him, and then I really got into it with him about that. Like, I honestly, like, stopped talking to him for a little bit. Cause, like, bro, like, you tripping, bro. So it was an honest conversation, and then he came back, and, everything's going to work out for him.
Yeah, I think guys like Cam can actually benefit from coming back for that extra year, whereas in the past they probably wouldn't have. NIL kind of gives them a little boost to say, all right, at least I can build some more generational wealth while I also increase my draft status.
That's what the scout said, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a scout told me that.
One more.
He's like, if you don't need the money, come back. If you want to improve your draft stock, it's not bad to get another year of tape.
Right.
It can't hurt you. So
that's true. What were you saying about Cam?
I don't even remember.
Man, I love Shedeur Sanders, man. That's him saying he risked arguing with his friend. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. Y'all so selfish. Y'all don't understand what I'm talking about. But y'all, not one of y'all came over here and said nothing. And maybe y'all don't know. Because there seems to be a major media blackout regarding Trump simulating multiple sex acts on stage in Wisconsin the other night. Despite the fact that it was a sequence of events so bizarre and unsettling, many voters would deem it disqualifying. I can't explain this. I can't explain this. And none of y'all have said nothing about it. But watch this, y'all. It's a presidential candidate that some of y'all thought about voting for before. Watch this.
So, I had to go. So, I had to go.
Yo, this is the presidential candidate. Shout out to Yashika Hornsby. She's in the building. The super Tiger fan. Yashika, I wrote this just for you. I know you up there cheering for the game. I can't wait to get off the show because I got go do some stuff on the phone bank. And then I'm going to watch the game on FS1 tonight. So I'm going to be looking for you in the crowd. Yo, I'm going to show that again now. This is from a presidential candidate.
I had to go.
Mindy, I know he the scum of the earth. I never thought he'd do that. See, this is what I love. Big Coach said that's the first time he's seen that. This is why I tell y'all to share the show. Big coach, it's a lot of people ain't seen it. Lionel Rogers, what's up, man? And then I watched this college coach, y'all. And I'm all about tough coaching, but I ain't like this. Where did I put it up here? I didn't like this, y'all. Hold up. I got to find something. Did I put it on the coat? What I call it? Hold up. I might didn't. Hold up. Let me find it. Let me find him. Here he is. Here he is right here. What's going on out here, y'all? Shout out to LeBron James again.
Well, I was going to do it the day of the game in Cleveland, but I didn't want to overshadow, you know, the whole hoopla of me and Bronny going back home. That's when I planned on doing it. So I figured yesterday would be a good day. Everything was kind of silent, and I wanted to make sure that it's seen, heard, and heard with force. Having a daughter, having a wife, having a mother, and things of that nature, what she believes in when it comes to women's rights, when it comes to the future, with my kids and where I see our country should be. I feel like that endorsement is only right. It is. Come on, man. You guys know me. Damn sure won't go the other way.
What did your
You guys know me. I'm damn sure I wasn't going to go the other way. I'm voting for Kamala. You know what? He sat there and explained, and y'all can go get it. He explained his endorsements for Kamala Harris. He noted that the women's right to, and come on, man, you guys know, man, I'm damn sure I ain't going to vote the other way. But I see him sitting there asking questions, but Nick Bosa, who wasn't getting interviewed, just hopped his ass in this shot the other day. Hold on, let me put his ass up there. But he get up there, hold up, this what he do.
Would appear to be a political statement.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think it's an important time.
Would appear to be a political statement.
That's all they let him off with, y'all. After he did this, somebody probably said, but Robert, what did he do? I'm finna show you what he did. Hold on. Let me get my stuff right.
Points in the first half. What was said during halftime? Hey. All right. Nick Bosa with a message there.
He wasn't even in the interview. He come blowing his Make America Great Again hat. Have y'all noticed? Ain't nobody never said nothing about it no more. Somebody called me the other day and said, Robert Hatter, you done let this boy's ass off the hook. So sometime this week, I talked about him a little bit, but I got to talk about it. I got to talk about it because it's consistent to what I've been talking about over the years. But shout out to the NAACP. They're giving out free Lyft rides for you to vote. The code is NAACP Vote 24. NAACP Vote 24. Okay? Let's see. Free Lyft ride. Not Uber, Lyft. That's the code. NCAA is giving out free Lyft rides for you to vote. Ready? Hear it again? NAACP Vote 24. The rides valid for 2 rides up to $20 each way. $40 total. Back and forth. Y'all got me? Y'all got me? Share that with your friend. News station mentioned him voting. He's a felon. Is he allowed to vote? Evidently, he is allowed to vote. Jay Jackson. How in the hell I can tell you, all right? Hey, Jay Jackson. I ain't a felon. I ain't never tried to vote. So I can't tell y'all the rules about the felons. I don't know the rules. He ain't been to jail. He ain't did no time. Shout out Yoshika. Yoshika, let me keep going. Let me keep going. Well done. You know what? I got to shout out my guys today. I got to give y'all some information. Because y'all, I know the NBA season, it ain't been that many games. Let me see how many games it's been. The NBA season, it might be 7 games. But wait a minute. Damn. Ole Miss came back. Whoa. Yo, we sitting up here talking. This girl from Ole Miss, I wish I knew her name. She's talking stuff. Let me see what.
KK Deans, after missing most of last season with a torn
KK Dean, whoever that is.
KK Deans has just brought so much, especially here in the second.
I'm sorry, y'all. She talking stuff to Juju. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry.
That is a big-time bucket in a big-time moment here.
What? KK Dean, that's my girl now. Hold up. She stepped back on her, too. Take that with you. Boy, I can't wait to get to watch my Tigers tonight. My TSU Tigers. I can't wait to get them watched tonight. I can't wait. Let's see, y'all. They got a minute 41 left. Y'all, let me get back to this. But let me talk to y'all something, Coach. Because a lot of times we don't understand the grind and being great. But, Mindy, if I ask you who Jay Huff is right now, could you tell me? Alfio, could you tell me who Jay Huff is? Jay Jackson, could you tell me who Jay Huff is? Let me keep asking. Sonya, could you tell me who J-A-Y Huff is without Googling? She said, what channel? ESPN. ESPN. On ESPN. 60-64 right now. USC down. Oh, USC got the turnover. She's a firecracker, tough point guard. She sure is a firecracker. That's my girl, KKD. We go way back. But anybody know who Jay Huff is? It's very interesting, and I'm glad nobody said it. Without Googling, do you know who Jay Huff is? Chuck McGowan? See, don't nobody know who he is, right? Nobody know who he is. Another timeout. Oh, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Keith Fobb, I2, Malik, Kevin Allen. Anybody know who Jay Huff is? Daddy's Moody. Daddy's Moody is one of the greatest basketball minds that be on this show. He don't know who he is. Let me talk to y'all son. Jay Huff is a backup center that comes off the bench for the Memphis Grizzlies. Him and Scottie Pippen Jr. continue to go crazy off the bench for the Memphis Grizzlies. Let me look up the big Grizzlies record right now. They've been winning lately because of these two guys off the bench. Let me go to the NBA. Let me see the standings, where the Grizzlies at. They ain't great, but they ain't bad. They in 6th position right now. They 4-3, right? The reason I want y'all ain't heard of the name. I love that. He dropped a career high in points while Pippen Jr. dished out a career high in assists to lead Memphis Grizzlies to victory the other night. My favorite part of it is that Jay Huff's great performances is people like the Lakers. He was with the Lakers, the South Bay Lakers. He was with the Nuggets Summer League program. He was with the Magic. They fans get to watch this dude ball. Then I want you to I got another word. Jalen Wells. It's Memphis Grizzlies. They got 3 dudes, man, that comes off the bench and young. He leads all rookie in points and 3 points made. Jalen Wells. Y'all don't know who he is. Ja Morant, Scottie Pippen Jr., 32 seconds left in the game. Ja Morant and Scottie Pippen Jr. have each recorded 10 plus assists in the same game twice this season. The backup got 10 assists. Hold up. Come on, Juju. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, I'm sorry. Get the ball back to Juju. Oh, she missed it. She got fouled though. Get the ball back to Juju. Juju didn't want that thing right there. Juju didn't want that. Jalen Wells, right? Yo, I'm sitting here. I watched him the other night, the little dude Jalen Wells. Y'all got to see this, cause y'all gonna come back to me later and say, "Oh, had I seen it?" Watch how he D up Tyrese Maxey the other night.
And boy, has he stepped in admirably. He has made a 3 in every game this season, including 2 tonight. Oubre has made 3 triples himself. Maxey works against the rookie. Jalen stays down. Shot clock down to 2. Maxey again. Tough turnaround. No. Rebound. And boy, has he stepped in admirably. He has made a 3 in every.
That's the rookie, Jalen Wells, locking Tyrese Maxey up and throwing away the key. Y'all, this real, y'all. That's how you get on the floor as a rookie. When your son come home and talk about, Mama, the coach ain't playing me. He ain't like. Are you locked down? Are you a lockdown defender? Because the lockdown defender gonna play. The best defender gonna play. Scottie Pippen. Hey, dude, they be in this NBA, all of them got it out the mud. Scottie Pippen ain't really got it out no damn mud. He just had to go to the G League. What? This man live in a mansion, Curtis George. How in the hell he got it out of the mud? That man ain't never seen a pink light bill. Curtis George, how he get it out the mud? His daddy NBA player. How did he get it out the mud? She had to play in the G League. How in the hell he get out the mud? What pregame show started tonight? I don't know what you're talking about, Herb. I don't know what you're talking about. The broadcast don't happen but on SWAC games, Herb Baker. That's what you're talking about. The broadcast happens SWAC's game. SWAC. January when SWAC started. Yes, I saw Damon Lillard get his head tore off by this young boy. But y'all, y'all, it's some guys that can play. You got to give them a chance. Told you my favorite part about Jay, he was with the Magic this summer league. He was with the Lakers last year. Jay Huff. Then I look at Ja Morant this year. Out of the 86 shots he's taken this season, only one has been a dunk, and he missed it. No, it ain't no pregame tonight, bro. It's on FS1. Ain't no pregame tonight. It's not a SWAC game. Ja is also averaging a career 9.6 assists a game. Ja is involving and healthy. Y'all, this, y'all, see, we constantly talk about this kind of stuff. Most likely, that's how most guys' career. Ain't gonna be but a few stars in the NBA. Just in case y'all don't know, the rest of the people gonna be journeymen. Gonna be. I'm watching this game. It's 9.6 seconds left. Ole Miss, USC is tied. Ole Miss is the 20th ranked team in the country. USC is the third ranked team in the country, and they are at the line. USC, she hit the first one. I don't know her name. Let me find out her name.
16 straight makes at the
But girl on the bench, man, she must have fouled out, man. KK, can't foul out, baby. Hey, man, that talking about pros, don't, hey, y'all already know. Y'all already know. Robert Hatter never called no high school kid no pro. Shit, I don't call the college kids no pro. But I never forget, me and Dirk Mennefield was sitting there talking about 2 years ago. Two years ago, we sitting up there watching Jamal Shed, and we both came to the opinion that if I was an NBA GM, just Jamal Shed would be, I'd take a chance on him. This 2 years ago. Y'all weren't talking about him then. Dirk called me the other day. We sitting there talking. And I just said, I take a chance on the things and intangibles that he brings. He can be my 15 man. But I look at this kid, and I'm not sharing you this video to embarrass this young man or anything, but seriously, I was looking at this guy, the way he was shooting free throws like 8 months ago. I have never seen development like this. Him being able to shoot like he is right now is completely insane. I'm finna show it to you. Y'all got to see this. I know I got it. I'm trying to wait. Y'all trying to trick me up here. Hold up. Let me, did I put him? Hold up. Where's his name at? Hold up. Here you go. I got it. Hold up, y'all. Can y'all hold up 1 second? 9 seconds left. Who gets the ball? Who gets the ball? Who she is? Hold on, y'all.
Here's Maddie Scott.
Maddie Sky. Ball to Sky. Turn it over. Jack the game off. Maddie Sky jacked it off. Can't turn it over right there, Maddie. KK Dean, you shouldn't have fouled out, baby. USC wins. Y'all know I'm going to be at them games. It's right around the corner. But let me get back to this. Y'all watch this. This guy in the NBA now, just 8 months ago, this was him.
Oh boy, that just barely got the catalyst to that was Jordan Minor coming into the lineup.
I don't know if I saw that. Ooh, close the door. Ryan Dunn to 8. Air ball.
However, when you look back at the way that Ryan Dunn is playing offensively and how well he's shooting the basketball.
Every time we've done that, we've either turned them over or frustrated them, but we can't give up any back cuts, nor do we.
That dude is in the NBA right now. 8 months ago, he was doing that. Go look him up right now. Ryan Dunn. Portland, I think. Is it Portland? I think it is. He balling. Hold on. Shit. Let me get it for you. I ain't gonna wait on y'all. Let me look up old Ryan Dunn. Let me see. Yo. Hold on. Hold up. I could have. I'm sorry. Ryan Dunn. Hold up. Ryan Dunn. Do y'all hear what I'm just saying? Oh, Phoenix Suns. I'm sorry. Portland. I don't know why I said. I know it was a P. He plays for Phoenix. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA right now. Mamas, get in the gym and quit all that whining. Daddies, get in the gym and quit trying to say your son is this and asking people for money and asking people for this and asking people for that. Don't worry about it. Somebody saying your player's too old. Just keep doing what you're doing. Eight months ago. I've never seen nothing like this before. Him being able to shoot like he is right now. It's insane. Somebody need to be splicing that out and sending it to one of these young kids. Because, man, I saw some, let me tell y'all something. I just wish we can find some better people. I need some better videos, man. These highlight videos. They're freaking terrible that have been coming out of Houston. I need some better video. I couldn't tell who did what the other day. Come on, y'all. Shit. I'm not there. I want to. Can anybody capture a game? Let me keep going. I love y'all. Her. Trying to see where I'm at. I'm gonna go here because I got to go. I got to go to work shortly. So rarely do I see NBA coaches discuss tactics and strategy in huddles, let alone see the plays they draw up. When I found this, y'all, I had to share this with y'all. It was nice to see even a brief glimpse. It's short, it's brief, of Steve Kerr's plan for the opening play of the game the other night in the Houston versus Golden State game. And he went straight for the jugular by going at Jalen Green and Afram Sengun. He draws up a play for Moses Moody to V-cut off Trace Jackson Davis, exit screen, forcing Jalen to navigate and targeting Sengun's drop coverage with the on-ball action between Pazinski and Wig just being dummy actions, y'all. I keep telling y'all about dummy actions. I keep talking about this tomorrow. Sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes coaches do stuff over here with the ball. They just make you look over there. What's really happening is on the other side or the floor somewhere. But I saw this, y'all. I wanted to share it with y'all because coaches rarely let you inside. So this is what I saw.
To Oklahoma City with a tour of the country, and they take Moody, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Trace Jackson Davis, and Moses opens with a three.
First play of the game, y'all. First play of the game. That little action right here between Pazinski, the point guard, and Wiggs, it was just dummy. They wasn't even, I mean, you think they finna set a pick and roll. Everybody, okay. But watch Sengun standing straight up there at the top of the screen. Sengun. Watch him. Still standing straight up, ain't he? Watch him. They know he lazy. Watch him. Now they set a pick on him. Watch him because he lazy. Still standing straight up. And Moody in the corner hit the jump shot. The man drew that up for the first play of the game, man. And Mindy was at the game.
The tour of the country, and they take
Mindy. Sengun stood up the whole time. They must have saw that in previous games. These coaches be coaching, man. And y'all talking about Steve Kerr can't coach. Okay. Y'all, our people, because I've been seeing a whole lot of misinformation. It's going to be a whole lot today. It's going to be a whole lot tomorrow. Our people die from lack of knowledge. America set up this structure All right. I'm gonna let Jim in here. Hold on, Jim. Hold on one second. Uh, oh Lord, I hear that noise. Let me. America. You know what? I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow because I don't want to rush through it. But yeah, no, I got to give it to now because we voting tomorrow. Because our people die from lack of knowledge. America set up this structure that if you had 1 ounce of black blood, you're black. We didn't set the rules. We just play by the rules. This whole issue, when people get to talking about Kamala Harris, she ain't this and she ain't of race, even it was a westernized concept that they created to try to make us feel inferior. So in the Constitution, in the preamble, it said that we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, to have the inalienable rights of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. And then 5 paragraphs down, Mindy Collins, they wrote that black people were 3/5 of a human being in the Constitution. And this was orchestrated by the white church. Go look at your history. Argue with your mama today. Take your ass and Google and take your ass and study before you say anything to me right now. They tried to absolve themselves of the responsibility, claiming that we didn't have a soul. Listen to me, all you people talking about Kamala Harris ain't this and Kamala Harris ain't this. She went to Philly, north side of Philly in the barber shop. I bet you ain't nan one of y'all gonna take y'all ass up in there. Yes, she had Secret Service for her, but she handled those guys like she knew. You can't fake what she was doing. And by the way, she's not running for the president of the NCAA. She's not running for the president of the Black Panther Party. So, in fact, you are not voting for her because she is part black. My brothers and sisters who out there, y'all know I'm talking to. Donald Trump as a whole. You know what? And bring Jim in. You would never hear Jewish people say that they're not going to support someone because they're half Jewish. You will never see Asian people say, I'm not going to support somebody because she's not 100% Asian. Y'all, it's our own self-indoctrinated self-hate that make us feel like we can't qualify. Got to stop it. Got to stop it. Got more for y'all tomorrow. But Jimmy, I'm going to bring you in and get you on in here. Let me see. I had to get that out because it's voting tomorrow. Hold up. Let me unmute you. What's up, Doc? What you got?
Oh, man, shoot. It's officially high school basketball season. It's official. It's official, Doc. It's official. And of course, we can get you guys to share the show if you hadn't done so to your timelines, to your social media pages, to your groups. Let's get down here and unpack a lot of stuff. This past weekend in high school basketball, Sheldon Henderson announced his decision that he would take his talents to the Duke Blue Devils in the class of 2025. So that was he was down to Duke, University of Texas, and Louisville were the final 3 choices for Sheldon Henderson. He attends Bel Air High School. He's among the top 2 players in the state, or top 2 or 3, depending on whatever poll you're going by. But he's definitely a top shelf player. He got a chance to go head to head this past Saturday against Kingston Fleming, who's another player that's played with USA basketball and up on his resume and has surged up the charts throughout recent years. Along and I think Doug Jones was over at Bel Air on Saturday at a scrimmage. So those two got to go head to head. And from what I
Kingston
understand,
Fleming was in town too?
yeah,
Okay.
over at Bel Air.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I understand that Kingston Fleming got the better end of that stick on that match and that showdown. So it was,
Well, by the videos, it seemed like the other team, Legacy School of Sports and Sciences, got the best of his ass that game because I didn't see not one highlight of him.
No, I haven't seen any of the highlights myself.
I saw the highlights, but he didn't. He was just walking around. So I mean, maybe maybe he said, "Well, I'm at Duke now. I don't know what Jimmy." He was walking around. So I'm just saying, this is what I saw. Maybe y'all need to video the games better. Maybe I need to get a better videography. From where I saw the video, shit was not one Bel Air highlight. Oh, but the big fella did an up and under move. That's the only Bel Air highlight I saw. But I just wanted to let you know that because I wanted to know what happened, but I didn't know he had played Kingston Flemings, and Kingston Flemings got the best of him. Well, was you at that game?
No. I was at the girls kickoff classic.
Oh, okay.
And remember I made the declaration about a couple of months ago. Going into this season, don't expect Jim Hicks to be at your games. You don't expect Hal Paston at your games. You don't expect Terrell Henderson at your games. You don't expect Brian Jolivet or Rodney Wynn to be at your games. I'm an event operator. Now I might go to some games, but don't expect me to be there. So that's I'll move myself from out of that position.
Yeah, but you mentioned about it. You said he got the best of him. Somebody told you. I wasn't saying that you going up.
I said Doug Jones was there, and according to reports that's what I said. Doug Jones was there.
Okay.
So, and that's the, ain't no more rankings on RCS Sports. So therefore, I come in now. Meanwhile, and as I said earlier, in this case, some of you guys may have missed that point a couple of months ago when I made that statement, that announcement. I'm much better served in this capacity. Trust me, because now there's no debating on whether Jim Hicks has your baby ranked too high or not. You see? So now, as that sting rubs off, there's no excuse to say, "Oh, he got my baby ranked high," and he did. Now, either your kid's a top shelf, either he's the front row, or he's general admission in this thing, or he's standing room only. It's 3 different layers of this stuff. You standing up, you got a seat, or you right there at the stage. And that's the way you look at it with this stuff. So it's not hard to pinpoint who should be on that front row, for the most part. And so that's the thing over there. But the boys' regular season starts on this Friday. So the girls' regular season started this past week.
Oh, it's a week before. Yeah.
Yeah. So in that, the girls' kickoff class, we were at Delmar Fieldhouse, and it was great. It lived up to the hype. The Duncanville girls came to Houston. I put them a game together on Friday because they come all the way to town. You prefer to play 2 games. They didn't come all the way just for 1 game. So I scheduled them against Summer Creek on Friday night. That way it enabled Summer Creek to get a little baby fundraiser for their girls basketball program. And that game there was tight. Duncanville pulled it off, I think, by about 14 or so, but it was like a 7-point game with about 3 minutes to go. Duncanville did what they're supposed to do. They spread the floor out. And there's moments like that some people will in soon years to come. We should have a shot clock in Texas, and that may help teams that be at such deficits like that, like they were down by 7 and couldn't, and Duncanville was able to get time off the clock and hit timely free throws, preserve that win. Saturday against Cy Springs, that game there it was so intense. It was a 1-point game at the end, going into the fourth quarter. With about 6 minutes to go in the game, two young ladies were going after a loose ball near half court, and that resulted in a little small squabble. You know, several kids left the bench from both schools, which that alone, they have strict rules in place on leaving the bench during altercations. So we expect for suspensions to be handed down, which on both teams.
Is this a scholastic? This is a real scholastic event.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they have the referees have to write their report whenever you do ejections. So and what they did was the game was delayed after that moment for about 30 minutes, and the end result was a good decision on the officials. That because they wanted to get it right, and I think somebody came over to me. I was actually sitting at the court side, and I gave my recommendation. I said, well, the games were being taped, were being filmed with the huddle camera in Delmar Fieldhouse, and the tapes are available only for the participating coaches. So that means only that game, whoever played in that game can get a copy of that film through HISD from the huddle cameras. So when they first came out, I said, well, hell, you couldn't decide who to give the punishment towards. Then why don't you look at rewind the tape? And they was like, yes, a good idea. So that's what the HISD officials did, along with the referees and the police officers. Houston ISD officers were there in abundance. And that's one of the moments where I didn't even get up from the table. I said, I didn't even flinch. I say, well, hell, you pay security police officers to keep, to maintain a safe atmosphere. And then sometimes in moments like that, you can tell if they were prepared for it. Well, these officers were prepared for it. They kept that thing and diffused the situation. They got with the referees, they, along and looked at the film and determined to tell what they do, which was a good decision. Rather than, because if you would have went strictly by the book, they would have ended the game, canceled the game right then. And that game was too good of a game to just let it end on a whim. When you're knowing these girls just competing, and sometimes the competitive juices will overtake one person or another at certain periods of time. So what they did was they told them they can finish the game, but neither team can make any subs. In other words, your benches from both teams are disqualified from playing. And so that means the final 6 minutes and 22 seconds or whatnot was played by only the 5 players that was on the court at that time. And sure enough, the young lady that was playing an outstanding game for Side Springs. They have 10 underclassmen took over in this thing. It was all about the underclassmen at this thing. All 5 games, it was underclassmen. Well, pretty much, except for the first game, they had a senior. But man, this young girl from Side Springs, her name is Gemini Mitchell. Allen. She's 6'3". She's in the 10th grade. And boy, was she balling. Now, meanwhile, Duncanville has a 10th grader, Samari Holman. She reminds me of a female version of Ontario Morris on that court. She's hooping. She's cool, calm, and collected. Samari Holman, that is. And you combine her in the same game with this young girl from Side Springs. And the girl from Side Springs, look at the box scores. And by the way, the box scores are now posted and visible for the general public to view on the front of RCS Sports. You don't need no password. You don't need no code to get in. You can go right to the front of the webpage and pull up a box score for all 5 games from this past weekend. Once again, Top Shelf. This is a Chop Shelf service providing these types of box scores at a high school game. Enables those coaches and everybody and the fans got a chance to see them. We kept them posted up in the lobby after each game with the rosters and whatnot. Great experience. But anyway, Gemini finished with 27 points, 6 rebounds. She was 10 for 15 from the field in the loss. Meanwhile, Samari Holman had 28 points, 4 assists, only on 8 for 13 shooting. Only took 13 shots. She had 14 points in each half. Hell, she had 22 points the night before in the win over Summer Creek. This is a sophomore, and I can't wait as months and years to come to watch some of these young girls as such as Samari and Gemini during the grassroots circuit. I think Gemini, she plays, I want to state, I think she plays for the Sci-Fair Elite program. I can't wait to watch her in the summertime against her national peers. And those were just two of the young girls. Like I say, it's so many that performed that were underclassmen. And meanwhile, of course, a lot of people came to see Ayla McDowell, that is, Ayla McDowell from Side Springs High School. She's the young lady who committed to South Carolina last week. So she would be, and she has a great frame. You see the frame, you can tell because those girls at that level of Power 5, so to speak, blue bloods in the girls basketball college component, their bodies are a certain stature. So Aja, she didn't have a monster second half. Her presence was felt in the first half, but she only had 4 points in that second half, and they needed more of her when it mattered most. Also, other games. Speaking of young girls that I've seen, DeSoto has one lefty, a 10th grader, Ava Womack. That's her name. She's 6 foot tall already. She plays about 4 positions right now on that court. She's one to be reckoned with. She's a lefty, can get to her spots, good touch. Hell, she outscored the whole Bel Air basketball team by herself in the first half. She had 22 at the half. And the underclassmen. Oh, another sophomore. Speaking of sophomores, from Pearland, right? Isaiah Blair. She's about 5'7". She's a little. Her body got to get a little stronger, but you can. I saw her last year with this Pearland team, and it's gonna be fun watching her as we proceed through her high school career. Speaking of another young person, not a sophomore, but this one is a freshman, Skylar Conway, right? Skylar Conway. Remember this name. She's gonna be one of the measuring sticks in the state of Texas, probably already for his freshman. One of the. I heard there's a couple other girls out there. There's one up in Dallas. They got a nickname. I can't think of her nickname, and they're supposed to be. Haven't seen her yet. But this girl Skylar Conway, she came to ball. She's already 6 foot tall, and she plays long. She has a good mid range game, and she's a lefty as well, right? She can step out there and stretch defenses out to the perimeter. Can hit the. She wasn't precise. I think she was 1 for 4 in the game the other day from behind the arc. But I like Skylar Conway. How about this stat line? She had 20 points, 7 assists. 7 rebounds, and 5 steals. Is that right? No, she had 5 turnovers. 20 points, 7 rebounds for Skylar Conway. Only took 13 shots. But the lady of the hour, that game was against Dawson High School, and Dawson has a freshman as well, Aubriana Howard, and she had 10 points at the half. Like I say, this is a lot. These underclassmen basically stole the thunder on Saturday at the girls' kickoff classic. Well, I'll talk more about it. Of course, I got recaps posted on RCS Sports. Talk more about it on tomorrow for that particular event. But I just want to drop a few names out there. That way, let the girls know, the young ladies know we see them. And I think the state of Texas is in good hands. This was just a small sample size of games to watch. And based on what I'm hearing, remember now, they have a sophomore that's 6'4" or so over at Hightower High School. I talked about her last season. So this state, based on, like I said, I just only saw one event, and based on what I heard, Texas is rocking with underclassmen in the girls basketball scene. So thanks to everybody who came on out and supported the kickoff classic this past weekend, cracking on me a good one. Yeah, good one. It's my what they call electrolytes. My good my good sport. We gotta get you a couple of these bottles right here. Got a couple of bottles for you when you come vote. You gotta get you add them down there and vote now.
I already voted, Doc. I done swooped in and swooped out on y'all.
That means you're a good sport then. Pun intended. You're a good sport.
Yeah.
And so also now all eyes turn towards this weekend for the season opener, basketball showcase. That will be held, of course, Friday and Saturday over at the Campbell Center. And the schedules are posted on rcssports.com. You go to rcssports.com and you can download the schedule as well as get your tickets right now. Pre-sale tickets are active, and you can save yourself a few bucks by getting your tickets in advance. We have VIP tickets as well. VIP tickets will get you a seat on the floor as well as access to the hospitality room. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I had meetings with Aldine ISD and this last week, and they are very strict, right? Going into this event. They will be strict on access to the hospitality room. I'm telling you, it's out of my hands because there's a safety issue as well. And all you gotta do is mention the word safety, then everybody else you gotta get out the way and let the powers that be prevail. They will have that. I'm telling you. So everybody who's calling, Hicks, get me in there. Come on, man. Y'all might well come get with me on Wednesday, Thursday, something, and meet at happy hour and get you something to eat there. It ain't gonna be nothing shaking. I won't be able to get you up in there. And
So who is the hospitality room for?
It's primarily for the participating coaches, their administration, right? The uh, staff, working media, and college coaches. That's primary, and that's what, and the people that buy the VIP tickets as well. So that's primarily what it's for. So they're doing is it's a head count, and after you can't, if too many people get in there that's not supposed to be in there, then there's no food left at the end of the evening or going towards the late afternoon hours for those teams that hadn't even gotten there yet. So that's what you face when you do that. So once again, over the season opener, I can't wait. I'm hyped for this thing. We've added a game on top of the schedule. Remember, 12:30 on Friday, Westfield versus Barbers Hill. Westfield versus Barbers Hill. Remember, that's on Friday at 12:30. And
12:30 in the afternoon?
Yeah, 12:30 in the afternoon.
I'm echoing for some reason.
When it just started?
Yeah, it just started. Hold on. Testing. Am I still echoing? No, I'm not now. Okay. I got you. I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're good to go on that. And so, this I'm looking at some of the matchups. Like I said, the game we added was a 12:30 game. West tribute to the coach Billy Goffney from Westfield High School, who recently surpassed his 500 win plateau. He's been hospitalized, been very, very ill over the past few weeks. So we're just gonna just acknowledge what he's done and some of the lives that he's touched throughout his career as a high school basketball coach. That's gonna be awesome. The halftime should be around 1 p.m. hour. And that's what I'm expecting. The halftime, just 12:30. Yeah, about 1 p.m. 105. at the Ladies and Thinking halftime will come around. You guys can feel free to come out and help create an ambiance that will be memorable. We are expecting some of his immediate family members, as Coach Goffney, to be present. Is uh, at the that's their first high school basketball game, and I think it's a very good game on tap as well. Barbers Hill versus Westfield. That game there is what tips it off, and the final game of the afternoon will be St. Francis Episcopal versus Shadow Creek. So Shadow Creek, this will mark the first time. All I have is one request for Shadow Creek High School, and I'll share that with you in a second. I have one request for them, but St. Francis, they feature Nigel Walls, and Nigel is one of the he hasn't committed yet. Expect to commit sometime soon, and that game there, hopefully that can live up to the hype. Shadow Creek features Bryce Jackson, who's recently committed to University of Houston, along with uncommitted and unsigned seniors Mike, uh, little Michael Collins, as well as uh, Aiden Law, round out that stellar backcourt for Shadow Creek. Once again, that game will be Friday at 8:30. The location is the Campbell Center. We invite you guys to come on out and Big Coach, do you have tickets just for the floor and not for the hospitality? Well, you don't have to. You don't have to go in the hospitality room and exercise that right. It's still the same ticket. You don't have to. So I'm looking at one of the comments that somebody asked. Me that and ask is the schedule up for this weekend for the boy. That schedule been out for 2 months. rcssports.com is the website that you guys can go to get those schedules. You'll see it come in a big jumbotron that'll be near the top of the screen. Also, I see Chuck McCown, Southfield. He got Ayla, Gemini, Blair, and Skylar. Ooh, they should be that's 17 under team. Well, are they all playing 17s this summer, or those guys or those young ladies going to be playing 16s? That's a good question I have. I know sometimes in boys they'll bring them along slowly, but I'm just curious. Let us know that, Chuck, if you're still watching. Doug Jones says Nigel is supposed to be committing on Saturday, so that's awesome. So Nigel will commit on Saturday, which will be the day after he plays at the season opener. Now, Nigel, if he wants to, he can commit Friday night at his game against Shadow Creek. You know, you can move it up to Friday. We got open arms if you wish to do that, and that way you can help. You know, take advantage of that platform and the ambiance as well.
What's your request for Shadow Creek?
The request for Shadow Creek is to not practice the day before the game. And here's the reason why, guys. The young man who I mentioned earlier, Bryce Jackson, who committed to the University of Houston, he injured his leg during practice the day before the season opener last year. Follow me now. He missed the entire season, regular season. Then he goes, on top of that, before that, he hurt his leg the day before the season opener in the 10th grade, the year before that.
Yeah.
Missed the entire regular season.
Yeah.
So this young man has not played a regular season game since 9th grade. Right?
Shit, I wouldn't let him practice this week.
So my request for Shadow Creek, hey man,
I just let him shoot this week.
Don't y'all play knockout or something? Don't practice.
Yeah.
On the day before the season.
No, Jimmy, I wouldn't let him play this week. No, I wouldn't let him practice that. I let him shoot. He shoot this whole week. No, Coach, you just made me think of something. I wouldn't. No, sir. No, sir. I have him shooting. Everybody else can practice. You sit over here like Kawhi. Set your hand over there like Paul George and Embiid right now. For real. No, for real, Jimmy. I wouldn't let him. until after that game. I wouldn't know for real. If I was a coach, I said, dude, you just sit out this. I just need you shooting. I just need you shooting. You understand, and a week of practice ain't gonna stop you. I'll make sure he run. I'll make sure he get his conditioning in. I would not let that kid touch. I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him touch the floor. Yeah, he played this summer. He played this summer. I wouldn't let him. No, for real. I didn't even think about that, Jimmy. But you're absolutely right. If boy, Bryce, I hope you hear me, man. Man, just shoot your free throw. Have your free throws right. Have your jumper from the corner right. Have your because you're gonna get a lot of jumpers from the wing. I just be working on them pull-ups. I'll be working on them catch and shoots, man. I'm for real. I'm for real. This whole week.
Yeah.
Everybody don't think like me. Shh. Hey, Kawhi. I Kawhi him today. Starting today. Kawhi him. That's what I would do. I'm serious, man. You just made me think about something. That's 2 years in a row.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I have one request. That's my only request for Shadow Creek. Don't do it.
Man wouldn't be playing today. Man have a light day today. I don't know what kind of injury it was, James Boogie. But all I'm saying, boy, hey, Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie, but my son, man, we ain't playing this week, baby. We shoot jumpers. Let's go. We just go. Our jumper going, hey, by that night, Nigel and them gonna be calling shooter. Nigel and his team, the coach gonna be hollering shooter because he should be lighting their ass up from one of them wings. After all the shooting, I do it. I promise you, Jimmy. If I was him, I'm serious now. While they practice, I'm shooting 500. I'm getting me 500 makes in a day. 500 today. At least 300. At least 300. 300 makes today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday morning, I'll be ready. I'll be ready, man. Somebody messing with my baby in there, man.
Well, women's college basketball season is a lot of games are on as we speak. And
yeah, I'm watching.
USC used some late free throws to knock off Ole Miss. USC avoided the upset because Ole Miss was ahead with about a minute to go. And USC, of course, Juju Watkins finished with 27 points in her debut for this 2024-2025 season. She also had 10 rebounds and 5 blocks, 4 assists, but 9 turnovers. But she won the game.
Oh yeah, she threw that thing way now.
She win the game, and she only took 19 shots. Once again, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, 4 assists, 3 steals. She stuffed.
Did you say 9 turnovers?
9 turnovers.
Damn, Juju.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
But they got the W. So that matters. And
that's Coach Yo team. Played against Coach Yo team, Jimmy. You know Coach Yo, who came on the show before. Coach Yo, she the coach of Ole Miss. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we sure I knew her face from somewhere. That's what, sure did. And so, of course, right now, Louisville and UCLA, those are 2 teams ranked in the top 20 in the country, or according to the AP poll. They are on the way right now.
That's who I want to see play. I want to see Weefall daughter.
Rutgers.
She played for Rutgers. They play today. They play a game today.
They play today?
I got to put them on my favorites, man. I'm glad you said that. I got to put them on my favorites. So then it'll show up for you, Jimmy. I got all the kids from Houston on my favorites. You know that I really want to see. Let me see women's basketball. I got it. Thank you, Mr. Weefall.
And so that's women's basketball, collegiate basketball that we were talking about. Also, I think last time we were here, I think the Dodgers had just took care of business with the World Series, and so that's a good thing. They had the parade and and then it looks like now the Yankees are once again find themselves scratching their heads after a season of getting so close, and several players basically disappeared when it mattered most for those Yankees. Garrett Cole had a 5-run lead and ended up taking the L in that
I
game.
don't think I shouldn't have took him out, Jimmy.
You see, he was pissed off when the manager took him out. He wasn't happy, and that's for certain. But he gave, but it is, Adam, when you get to playing and you're giving up, you got to face certain batters 3 times. That third time around, certain players in that lineup, you become at risk. If it was a pitcher, once you facing them guys, some of those players 3 times, they get a third grip at you. Certain guys, you have to make decisions. You try to get a lefty versus a lefty, or a righty versus a righty that's coming up in the lineup.
Jimmy, somebody just asked me, texted me, talking about, look out for Deja Kelly. She playing for Oregon. I've been looking out for her ass for 4 years. She ain't done nothing yet.
Who she play with now?
She with Oregon now, but she was at North Carolina. She ain't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking out for her no more. Her time out for me. I ain't looking out for her. No, I'm looking for these young girls who hungry. Oh, no. Somebody text me, look out for Deja Kelly. She at Oregon now. So? No, sir.
Yeah, and so that's and of course we have.
Oh, I see why. Okay, they friends of the family. Okay, all right. I'm not looking for her. They friends of the family. So, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you.
Men's college basketball also
kick off the night.
Regular season tipped off today, and you have several games on.
U of H playing Jackson State tonight.
Yeah. U of H playing Jackson State, and this evening Mo Williams is in town from Jackson State, and so this is an opportunity. Some of you high school, well, it's hard to get a U of H ticket nowadays, but if you're able
you still got to try.
Yeah,
it's too late to try to get it on game day, though.
Yeah, I meant to say hard to get a ticket. I meant to say hard to get a comp ticket
to
U of H games nowadays. You can go there, and I'm quite sure they will have people outside scalping the tickets, or maybe some general admissions still available to go and check out University of Houston and Jackson State. I think TSU is at Xavier today. Texas A&M is in Florida playing Central Florida tonight. Speaking of HBCUs, Kansas is hosting Howard.
Yeah.
Today, and I noticed a lot of teams. If you just pay attention to a lot of one of the things we could do one later this week is kind of acknowledge some of the D1 schools that enabling some of the HBCUs to play on their campus and get a check.
That's been going on for years. I mean, what's special about that?
Well, nowadays it's more than before, and it's a more conscious effort. It feels like nowadays for a lot of schools, it wasn't as many as it is now. In other words, some was just playing them just as a sparring partner. Like TSU would often, when they had Mike Davis at the helm, he would go on the West Coast and go and pick up the checks from about 9 schools in a row and wouldn't play a home game until the doggone second semester or the first semester was over with. Yeah. And so, but now you notice teams like TSU and Privy are able to play at home, or they're opting to play at home, and instead of just going out there and staying on the road to go and generate the revenue.
Hey Jimmy, I'm gonna tell you, looking good. Jared Harris gonna get some minutes, Jimmy. At Memphis.
Yeah, he's long as he keep maximizing his length. He's long, and he can.
He can play.
He can cover some ground, and the thing about him, the teammates. I saw one game about a week and a half ago on television when he played, and the teammates, they have confidence in him, and it's like you can tell he's a sponge for learning.
Great kid, man. I heard. Yeah, great kid. I can't wait to get down there and see him in person. They playing Missouri tonight. They're
And of
playing
course,
Missouri tonight. Memphis.
we got a TNT game tonight.
Yeah, I saw that. Who was that playing? Texas. Texas and Ohio State.
Yeah, that's a TNT game. And of course, another late game for you late sleepers after Monday Night Football is over. Hey, this one here's tasty as well. ESPN2, Baylor and Gonzaga. That's a 10:30 p.m. tip, 10:30 Central Time. Baylor and Gonzaga. So if you can have the power to stay up,
8:30 my time.
yeah. So you good for you, boy. Down here, it's gonna be it's 10:30 is 10:30. How that's
Hey, what conference does St. Mary plays in? Gonzaga. What you call that conference? Gonzaga and St. Mary. What's you call it?
is that the WAC? Is that the WAC? Let me go. Let me look in the magazine.
Yeah, look right quick. I want to know what conference that is.
Let me see.
Is it the WAC? Western Athletic? I'm looking now. No, it ain't the WAC.
No. It ain't the WAC. West Coast. I would think. I would think West Coast. That would go. That would be
Well,
my.
that's close. West Coast. That's close. Cause I want to see St. Mary's playing Towson tonight. Oh, okay. I get to see Ashton play. Ashton Hardaway, Penny. He played for St. Mary's now, Jimmy.
Oh, that's where he at?
Yeah.
Went on back home.
Memphis played Jared Harris. They played tonight at 7, I think. They played. I think it's gonna be a good game. Missouri, them in Missouri tonight. Yo, it's gonna be a lot of, man. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Just in case, before we get ready to land this plane, to give you guys a SWAC rundown. We dwell in SWAC territory, and Arkansas Pine Bluff is playing at Cincinnati tonight. That's 6 p.m. Central Time. Prairie View is hosting the College of Biblical Studies. Okay. That's a 6 o'clock tip Central Time. I mentioned earlier TSU, Texas Southern, is at Xavier. We mentioned Jackson State is at U of H. That's a 7 p.m. tip, and that game will be on ESPN Plus. Also on ESPN Plus, Mississippi Valley is at Iowa State. That's a 7 p.m. tip. Grambling is hosting Suno, which is Southern New Orleans, tonight at 7 p.m. And Florida A&M is in the great state of Texas. They're playing at Texas Christian University. That's tonight as a tip at 7 p.m. Southern is at South Dakota. Alcorn is at Utah. And Alabama State is playing in the Thomas and Mack Center at UNLV. So that rounds out the SWAC men's basketball teams that are in action tonight. Make sure you check out
Jimmy, Trent Burns at Missouri tonight. So I get a chance to see him tonight. Trent Burns playing against Memphis tonight. So him and Jared Harris playing against each other tonight.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. And didn't they play on the same team a few years ago with the Houston Hoops?
I don't know.
I think they were 15U.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's and the thing about it, guys, some kids, the expectation for minutes, you don't expect for many of them to play a lot, but you can tell. And as you're watching these games, get some of these young kids, some of these inspiring hoopers to watch some of these basketball games with you. Ask them questions. That's how you can help them to educate themselves about what it takes to be a collegiate basketball player, a productive one, specifically. So do that, if you will. Get some of them young guys, make them watch these games with you. Otherwise, they will go and not have a full grasp on little bitty things that it takes to make it at the next level. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Hey,
but I
appreciate everybody. Oh, man. So see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to go over to rcssports.com and check out the box scores and the recaps from all 5 games of the girls' kickoff classic, which was this past weekend. Meanwhile, for Robert Hallett, it's Jim Hicks, and see you guys on tomorrow. But it's time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing right now. Peace. We up out here. Chop shop.
Go vote.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.